Come back, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. And thank you to all my new subscribers. All right, this take two. This don't make no sense. All right, so this about Jocelyn. As you know, her ex left her and said that she smelly. Big Lex and her had a big altercation, and she said she smelled like onions. And Clarissa, I believe, said she smells bad as well. She's a beautiful young, well, lady, and that's sad to have bad hygiene like that. However, we just getting out to a break in the monotony of all the serious stuff I talk about. I just wanted to be fun. This take two, so hopefully me and StreamYard gonna be okay. Now, redoing this again. So Big Lex claims Jocelyn Hernandez smelled like onions during a fight. And that's when Big Lex ran and Jocelyn whooped her tail. Jocelyn ended up going to jail. And so, and all this and that. So, and Jocelyn was hit with two felony charges from that Big Lex altercation on the show. And Big Lex was saying she wasn't hurt by it or anything like that. But so that's pretty much because I'm not going to read the whole thing because I read that article before. But that's kind of, that's kind of foul when a man leave you because you smell and your hygiene. He should have gave her a warning of what's up, but she feel like, he used her. Let me get into the damn, I probably ain't even what I got up there. How y'all doing today? It's just so much going on. It just don't make no sense. It really don't make no sense. I think I had. Yep. Okay. I'm about to just get into these clips right now. How y'all doing? I appreciate y'all coming through. Thank you for all my new subscribers and giving me a chance. I really appreciate it. I want to do if ever I get when I get monetized or whatever, I'm gonna do some giveaways, do some stuff like that. I want to have open panels and things of that nature. Oh, we got to get in the sexy red because she another one. Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. I was doing videos. No wonder they didn't come. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Get back into it.
Baby, grab your popcorn because this tea is scalding hot. Listen, the streets are talking and they're saying that Ballistic Beats, Robin and Duma, has packed his bags and left Joseline high and dry. But honey, that's not even the juiciest part. The man is out here spilling all the tea he left, and baby, it's embarrassing. Word on the street is that Ballistic called Joseline out for being, and I hate to say this, but stinky and unhygienic. Now, I know thinking, is this real? But Chili, this ain't even the first time we've heard these accusations. Multiple people, including Miss Carissa, have been throwing these same claims around. Can you imagine being dumped over something like that? Oh, honey, that's rough.
She smelled like mop water, and somebody needs to tell her.
Now, let me take you back because this story has layers. Back in April These two lovebirds went Instagram official, and everything looked like a fairy tale. Ballistic, this shot music producer, and Joseline were not just making sweet music together, they were all over reality TV. We saw them on Love and Hip Hop Miami, Marriage Boot Camp, and of course, Joseline's Cabaret. By September the same year, they were engaged. Baby, Joseline was out here writing these sweet birthday posts, calling him the sweetest man and begging him to spend his natural life with her. She was promising loyalty, love, and everything in between. But chill, looks like things taken a sharp turn for the worst. Ballistic is allegedly out here moving on and airing out Joseline's dirty laundry. When I say dirty laundry, alone drama. Whether these hygiene allegations are true or not, this breakup has everybody talking, and Joseline's got some serious cleaning up to do, both figuratively and literally. Now, let me tell you something about Carissa. She must have been living under a rock, because everybody and their mama knows Joseline don't. That girl is quick to throw hands if you even breathe wrong.
That's a
We're talking
fact.
about the same Joseline who squared up with armed cops and lived to tell the tale. So Carissa really thought she could drag Joseline's hygiene through the mud and not catch these hands? Girl, be for real. And what's even wilder is that Carissa ain't even the first one to spill this particular tea about
Right.
Joseline's little
Right.
funk situation. People have been whispering about Miss Joseline and her alleged scent situation for hot. I think it's being all judgy. Joseline should have throwing time someone hinted at it. Everybody can't.
You can't make
this
this
whole
up.
stanky saga between Joseline and Carissa popped off just a few days ago when Joseline made a guest appearance on the Anti-Podcast. And who was hosting? None other than Tia KM. Yes, Auntie Carissa herself. Chile. The moment Joseline strutted in there, the air was thicker than a pot of gumbo. You could just feel that tension simmering between her and Carissa. And baby, Joseline wasn't trying to hide it one bit. Sis came in swinging. Joseline's a good 20 years younger and got receipts for days, unlike Carissa's dusty dreams. But Joseline didn't stop there. Oh no, she really tried to drag Carissa through the mud, bragging about how she's out here making Zeus Network millions, putting young girls on the map while Carissa's sitting in jail. The disrespect. And then Joseline just had to twist the nothing of Carissa's funky and stitch to save her life.
Oh.
Baby, Joseline was going in like a roast session at a family reunion. Chin like a pro, didn't flinch, didn't budge.
That way. We too grown for this. That way. Right. That's why people boundaries and right. And that's what I'm saying. People need to learn how to respect each other. Even y'all the aunties. So you came out here respect. Well, I was expecting you to come out here like, oh, ready on go. I brought y'all flowers. Yeah. I brought you a gift, and then you got this crusty old lady sitting up here talking. Hold on, T. Come on, auntie. Hold on. She's very disrespectful. I came out here with gifts. I haven't even given y'all the gift I brought you. I came out here with flowers. I'm congratulating you. Thank you for having me. And you know money just network. Do you know from outside of your daughter, I was the only other one. Outside of me, she didn't do good. But go ahead. And your show, yeah, obviously, yeah. Like, come on, like she can't talk to me like that. And we respect and this is the thing. And this is the thing. I've done a lot in the industry. We ain't never heard of her doing nothing. She didn't up here jealous. She didn't up here jealous of a younger. I'm 20 years your junior. Relax. 30. Relax. Why you doing all of that? Sip the tea and keep it cute. Because one thing about me, I'm respectful. I give young ladies opportunities. I didn't have nobody to telling me how to do, what to do. I put my ladies to work. They're going a successful tour. My bitch is going a successful tour every season. I do with film. Every season. We got big shows. They're sitting up here talking to a queen. You is a peasant to me. You like a speck in the air to me. Why did you in my face talking in my face with your stank breath? Your breath smell like dookie. Go brush your teeth and your tongue.
Ooh.
And you sit up here looking raggedy. Why y'all let this nasty up here with the outfit on? Y'all look good. Y'all got stylists.
Y'all let y'all friends sit up here look like stylist. I slap my stylist. As a friend. Well, I tell you what, if you are going to have a outfit before. Well, if you don't want people to come here and have a good time, she needs to understand that it's boundaries to be set. You cannot just have a fun time. This is fucking tea. You sitting up here trying to stab me with a knife with your skin nasty breath.
It was definitely an embarrassing moment for Carissa Biddy. She wasn't about to let Joseline the final word. A few days after that shady interview went viral, Carissa hopped on IG Live and woo! She had a lot to get off her chest. Now, she made the courage to check Joseline face to face during the interview, but she sure found her voice behind that screen. Carissa Joseline
you can't make this up.
Spilling tea about how Joseline supposedly made the producers cut out parts of the interview to make it seem like Carissa was just coming for her. And get this, Carissa claims that when Joseline first stepped into that room, there was a funky aroma that filled the place. At first, everybody thought it was one of the cameramen who just didn't know what soap was, but after a minute, it was clear that scent was allegedly wafting from Joseline's private area.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to fill you guys in on that, whether they like it or not, because I just think it's necessary. Y'all notice I didn't say too much because you don't need to be on the line. I know how to hold water. Okay, when my money be on the line, I know that's when I know how to hold water. If you don't want me to tell your business, you need to give me a check and tell me, don't tell my business. Okay, so what had happened was I hit a soft spot unintentionally. I hit. And it just a ball of fun at the beginning. I didn't have nothing against her, but if you pay attention, she was throwing like little subliminals. I don't like people to do me too much like that. I don't know how to be quiet and be like, I don't know how to say, what is you talking about? Get to the point. So it hit a soft spot because she said something about the baddies, and they didn't put it in there because I guess that's what she wanted. But if she should have let the whole thing play out, and it made it look like I just came for her, but no, she got mad about the baddies or tried to put them down in some way, and it wasn't in there at all. I had so many people that was on set with me who said, "What happened to that part? That's the part that made her go left." And so, what happened when you got a little bit of stake in the company. That's okay. I respect that. Your underarms think I just think and I told her that, but they ain't put that on there either. But that's just what it was. That's her, that's her network. I get it in a couple years after I've been here for a while. Maybe we could play the real shit. I said, my Lord, ain't no this damn fine smell this.
Wow. That's three people.
Come on, baby. It's a whole lot of mans in here. Everybody think it's looking at each other. It's her ass. Tia smelled. We all smelled. We thought it was Tokyo, but it was Tia. The Tokyo only one she has not never ever. Okay, I don't know nobody said I've never been to the dentist.
Oh.
I bet you if we ask her dentist, she gonna tell you right now. Allah.
Ooh.
It ain't no dentist available.
She went in, huh?
Girl, yeah, Joseline gonna try to say my breath stink. Knowing that was her underarms. And if your underarms stink, what's the rule? Your ass stink.
Yikes. Kept that same energy when she was sitting across from Joseline instead of waiting to pop off online. One person spilled the real tea, saying, "Respectfully, if you've ever been around Joseline, you know this, but it's not tea because Joseline will tell you she doesn't wear deodorant. Thinking you embarrassed her because she already knows." Another person jumped in and Carissa was blinking and looking like something funky. LOL. Oh, but hold up. This drama train wasn't stopping any time soon. Folks were quick to remind everyone that this wasn't Joseline's first time being accused of, smelling a little off, and they started dragging her all over again instead of swinging on everybody who dares mention her little funk situation. Chile, she just couldn't leave it alone. She was feeling extra bold and slid into the comments, throwing even more shade, accusing Joseline of having a BBL on top of it all. Like, girl, ain't you had enough? Every last drop of messiness out of this whole ordeal. She said, "They are getting these BBLs and forgetting they whole funk." Now, the first time Joseline's alleged hygiene issues hit the streets was Willie
Ah, yep, yep,
to get her
yep.
down by bringing up that messy moment when rapper Uncle Murda accused K. Michelle of having a stank situation. Joseline even got real specific, suggesting some deodorant and home remedies K. Michelle could use to handle that funk.
Well, your name is Cricket. Dinero, dinero. Dinero, 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 dinero. You ever heard of that? You ever heard of this right here? Right here? That's what you need right there. Just that. And we resourced 28. I'm about to do it right now.
Like she had a whole prescription ready for her. But see, Joseline's little shady play backfired on her because folks were quick to clock her, saying the only reason she knew those tips and tricks was because she was using the same stuff. Takes one to know one. Fast forward to last year.
Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Wait a minute, is this the same one? Let me see.
Oh, child. Let me tell you.
Disrespectful. I came out here with gifts.
Oh, yep. Okay, that's the one I just. Now, what is this one? I think it's the same thing.
Like John. No way. She's sitting up here jealous of a younger. I'm 20
Okay,
years
yeah,
old.
that's the same one. I'm not gonna be playing that. I think I'm. Oh shit. 1, 2. Let me see. What is this one?
Left fans and viewers reeling. Joseline Hernandez, the television personality renowned for her no-nonsense, broader societal attitudes toward women's bodies, and the invasive scrutiny they endure. In the unforgiving arena of public opinion, female celebrities often face a disproportionate focus on their physical appearance and personal habits, a scrutiny that is both invasive and demeaning. Practice of diminishing women through critique of their bodies, a tactic that serves to undermine their professionalism and taint it. This type of public discourse distracts from their achievements and instead centers the conversation around their physical being, reinforcing the notion that a woman's value is tied to her appearance and personal life. The relationship between Joseline and Ballistic Beats, on reality shows like Love and Hip Hop Miami and Marriage Boot Camp, has been a subject of public fascination. Since their engagement in September 2019, they have been perceived as a power couple in the making, blending their music and television careers. However, this facade of perfection crumbled when the allegations hit, showcasing the precariousness of relationships in the public eye. The portrayal of their relationship, until the allegations, had been one of mutual support and collaboration, highlighting the potential for romantic and professional partnerships in the high-stakes environment of show business. Yet, the public breakdown of their relationship offers a cautionary tale about the pressures and pitfalls in an era where every aspect of a celebrity's life is potential material for reality TV plots and social. The drama escalated during a podcast appearance where Joseline confronted Carissa, a critic who had made disparaging remarks about her. In a fiery exchange, Jocelyn's age, success, and personal hygiene. This confrontation wasn't just a clash between two individuals.
Yeah, we already heard that, so
that
I'm gonna stop that there. Yep. So what y'all think? I mean, I think Jocelyn is a beautiful girl. She ghetto as hell, but that's her. She came a long way. She came a long way. Because when I first heard of her, she was Selena Buttercup on the corner in Miami selling herself. I think. Yep. Here go. Bittencourt. Here go. Here go. Found it. Let me go past this.
Now, Ponce is known as a city where half the population lives below poverty lines. Now, that doesn't mean everyone who lives there is just dirt poor, but unfortunately for Jocelyn and her family, that was the truth for them. Jocelyn lived in public housing with her mom, her dad, her sister, and brothers up until her father passed away due to an overdose. Her mother ultimately made the decision to move her entire family from Ponce to Florida when Jocelyn was just 6 years old. The family continued to struggle in Miami as Jocelyn's mom found it hard to make ends meet, being that she had 4 kids. As Jocelyn got older, her and her mother's relationship became worse and worse, and at 15 years old, Jocelyn was running away from home. Out on the streets, Jocelyn made money any way she could because her mom wouldn't let her back in the house unless she brought her money. Even then, being 13 and being able to bring back hundreds of dollars, which was worth way more back then than it is now, it still wasn't enough for Jocelyn's mom
Wow.
because, quote, it's not like it was $1,000. Both Jocelyn's mother and her stepdad blamed Jocelyn for her and her mother's strenuous relationship. And when Jocelyn turned 16, she found a way to get hired at a club, working as an exotic dancer, and to help her mom pay bills. She wanted to get away from that fast life of dancing. She continued to dance for 8 years up until she turned around 24 years old. One night, Jocelyn was dancing, working a shift at the club per usual, when she met Grammy Award winning producer Stevie J. And a few months later, she was asked to be a part of a new spinoff of Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta. Or
Oh.
so that's what she said. After a long, irritating personal battle between Jocelyn and Stevie J, Stevie alleged that Jocelyn's real name is Shanelica Bettencourt and that she's actually 10 years older than she claims to be. It was also alleged Jocelyn isn't actually from Puerto Rico, but from Guyana instead, and had been married to someone else is. A lot of people took this information as fact. After all, it is entertaining gossip. Now, that whole story of Jocelyn not actually being Jocelyn was a major headliner in reality TV blogs multiple times over the years. And still to this day, a lot of people believe that Jocelyn Hernandez is really Shanelica Bettencourt. And Jocelyn's booking in 2003. When Jocelyn's booking in
Oh, here it
2003,
is.
she was booked as Shanelica Bettencourt for lewd behavior at age 25. So Jocelyn was booked as Shanelica back in 2003 at age 25. Then that means Jocelyn is lying about her age, right? Probably not. The thing about it is, even before CBJ tried to quote unquote out Jocelyn as Shanelica Bettencourt, she had already spoke about this on season 1 reunion because the information was already out there. Jocelyn has already explained that Shanelica Bettencourt was a fake ID she used to be able to dance because she was underage. So if she was booked in 2003, going by her claimed age, she would have been 16. And if you get arrested and your ID is believable, they'll book you by what your ID says. And if Jocelyn's fingerprints weren't already in the system, then what else would they have to go by other than her fake ID as Shanelica Bettencourt? The truth that many people don't realize is when Jocelyn and Stevie J was court, they found the real Shanelica Bettencourt and ain't Jocelyn. This should have made sense even before the court case because who uses their government name as their dancer name anyway? And if Jocelyn's name is really Shanelica Bettencourt and she's 16 years older than she says she is, why did Jessica Dime, who was 36, not correct Jocelyn when she said they were the same age? And why when Jocelyn corrected Dime on her age, why didn't Dime stand on the name Shelika? Instead, she said,
That's my real name? We don't know what's your real name. You know your real name?
because Dime only knew Jocelyn as Shanelica, but never knew that to be her name as fact. So why did Stevie lie on Jocelyn? We will explore that later, but for now, let's catch back up to where I left off. So again, at 24 years old, Jocelyn agreed to appear on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta as the budding Latin artist of Stevie J, but not with her name as Shanelica. a romantic and sexual relationship with him while he was still in a relationship with Mimi Foss, the woman to share 2-year-old daughter with. Being that Stevie supposedly just found her up into a bad contract, Joseline came into the reality TV world as a joke. Let's be honest, no one really took Joseline serious or thought she would be anything more than what she was on season 1. She got the strip club by a taken man who seemed to only want to control every single aspect of her life, such as telling her to terminate her pregnancy on national television, going back and forth between her and Mimi while the two hated each other, threatening to take away the life he had given her every 5 minutes, and even threw a drink on her while she was pregnant. Then, overall, Jocelyn was very aggressive, argumentative, and some people felt that she was overly confident. Many people accused the Princess of being a man, so much so that Jocelyn ended up posting a nude photo of herself online to prove everyone wrong.
Getting on my nerves.
She was brought back for season 2 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and here is where Jocelyn proved she would be here to stay.
Hey, May.
Jocelyn, Stevie, and Mimi's love triangle continued in the messiest of ways, but Jocelyn quickly became a fan favorite for her witty comebacks, her shade, her phrases, and her boldness. Before there was Cardi B, there was Joseline Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess.
Good night, bitch. You're a hoe.
Now, I want you to remember how Jocelyn came into the spotlight, how she was treated, and how she was looked at until she was able to make a name for herself. And on top of that, a lot of times when you look back at certain situations, you might view it in a different light. For me, it's the viral video of Jocelyn where she's clearly intoxicated to a severe level. A lot of people laughed at the time, and this video has resurfaced again and again and again, and more people throw around jokes each and every time. But how funny is this?
Oh! I need a piece. Hey, one bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get the money.
Here, Jocelyn is clearly gone off of something, and she seems to be the only woman in a room full of men. Later, after this clip surfaced, a man who claimed to be present at the time said that he and Jocelyn engaged in activities after the cameras were shut off.
You know what I mean? At the moment, we was having a good time, but when I look back at that shit, she was on that. You know what I mean? There's no words for what she was on. No. Actually, that same night of footage is when the first time I did it. You know what I mean? But, I kept that real low. That wasn't nothing I wanted to broadcast like that.
TV.
To say that you did that with someone who was clearly not in their right mind. When you think about it like that, how funny is it? Nevertheless, even after this incident, Jocelyn made the most out of her time on national television. She was one of the Love and Hip Hop. Mimi even admitted things and became cool. Mimi went on to have other love interests, while Jocelyn still had issues with Stevie J. The two of them actually had one of the most fabricated storylines in reality TV history, which was that they were married. Whether or not Stevie and Jocelyn were actually married, eventually Jocelyn conceived another child with Stevie, and this time she decided to go full term. But while Jocelyn was pregnant, her and Stevie were at odds for multiple reasons, but one of the biggest issues was that Stevie J tried to say that Bonnie wasn't his baby. And she teamed up with Mimi's niece to create a story against Stevie J, in which they both accused him of molesting his youngest daughter at the time, whom was the baby that he shared with Mimi.
I remember that. I do
Stevie
that.
to court a defamation suit in 2016, and this is where the Chanelica shenanigans resurfaced due to Stevie using this
Oh,
to help prove that Joseline is a liar. And as I stated earlier in the video, this is where it was officially confirmed that Chanelica Betancourt was an entirely different person. After Joseline gave birth to their daughter, Bonnie Bella, the case was dismissed because Stevie decided not to show up for a hearing, stating that he wanted to work things out with Joseline. They returned to living hip. However, nobody was really feeling Joseline after what she did. Not Mimi and not Stevie's other daughters. But in still, many people, including Stevie, said that Joseline had matured after having her daughter. Eventually, Joseline actually quit the Love and Hip Hop franchise as the shows main creator, Scott Young. And additionally, she just didn't want to go on stage and argue and fight. Jocelyn revealed that she wanted to go on to pursue other things. Of course, that included music and being cast in other TV shows, but most relevantly, one of those things was Jocelyn's cyber. And
I just think she's such a beautiful, beautiful lady, and multiple allegations of smelling bad. But I did not know. I just found out that she does not wear deodorant because of environmental reasons. So that says a lot. But there are other things that you can do. Lime, lemon, some people use that, you know. So now I get it. She don't use deodorant. So that makes a lot of sense. Then she would smell. But for her ex, because Stevie J never said nothing about her smelling, but Ballistic Beast did and left her. Now he was somebody else. So she hurt, thinking that he probably did use her to bring Zeus Network up to par, you know. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate my new subscribers. I'm gonna be back with Ray J and Sukiana, that mess.